Hi everybody, welcome back to another lesson of Introduction to JavaScript. And within this lesson we'll be talking about conditional statements और हम किस तरह से उनको लिख सकते हैं और उसके अंदर जो छोटे छोटे कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं वो भी हम कवर करेंगे. So let's dig into it. Let's build something very small, self-explanatory. Uh, let's say I have a particular variable which has a particular value in a number. और उसको मैंने कंपेयर करना है विद सम सीरीज ऑफ इंटीजर्स और उसको फर्दर मोर मैं रेंजेस में किस तरह से कंपेयर कर सकता हूँ. तो वो सारी चीज़ें देखते हैं. सो लेट्स जंप इनटू कोड. लेट्स डिफाइन अ वेरिएबल a with a value of 45. Okay. If you're coming from different languages, then it will be self-explanatory for you to understand this. So I'll type in if a is equal to 45, not 45, let's say 30. Let's say this is temperature, and let's say I would print something like, for example, countries residing in the subcontinent, for them 30 is a mild temperature. So I'll just console out mild, and else if अगर ये नहीं तो फिर क्या. और ये एक कंडीशन का थ्रेड है, right? It doesn't break. Either it's going to be a is equal to 30, or it's going to be a is equal to 40, right? In this case, this is hot. This is hot in subcontinent. So I'll say hot, and अगर इन दोनों में से कोई भी वैल्यू नहीं होगी then I can say else. So if else if and if you have a final statement जहाँ पे आप चाहते हैं जहाँ पे बाकी सब रिकॉर्ड्स आपके फिल्टर आउट हो जाएं, कंडीशंस फिल्टर आउट हो जाएं, then you use else and you type in console.log. Anything besides this is going to be very hot depending के the value is increasing, right? So this is how you type in conditional statements. Now there's one little giveaway here, something that I wanted to discuss. Within JavaScript, there is this interesting thing in terms of equality expressions. So there are two kinds of equality expressions. So one is with double is equal to, and one is with triple is equal to. Both of them works, but both of them have different meaning. Now if I had, for example, let's convert this else into else if, and let's say a is equal to 45, right? Still works. Okay, so what if I converted this integer to a string? It still works, although I'm comparing a string with a number. This here is a number and this here is a string. Now JavaScript allows this. This is permissible in JavaScript, and this is one of I don't know, fallbacks of a dynamically typed language like JavaScript. So this was something of a problem, and it does creates a lot of problem because एक जगह पे आपके पास टाइप चेकिंग नहीं है, और एक जगह पे your variables can get messed up. So the language, although, has provided another expression which was added in later by the language, which is the is equal to, triple is equal to, basically. So what it does is that besides checking the value, it also checks the type. Now अभी आपने देखा कि ऊपर string है और नीचे चूंकि comparison हो रहा है एक number के साथ, तो we don't get a value. If I add an else block here, this again confirms no value matched. So you see, this appears below, which means that the expression is evaluated as false. So if I convert it back to an integer, this works fine now. So this is how you can use the conditional operators, if else and else if. And this is how you can use the triple equality expression. Or knowing the difference between them is the key here, right? and this can pop up into different interview questions as well. So holding on to this tiny little bit of detail is very important. So I hope you learned something new, or thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.